Yeah, so it's all like, and besides, even if I did ski, I probably still wouldn't do the stuff I would do in this because this is like, you know, fake. I'm not into doing tricks and stuff. I'm not into trying to get the highest speed I can.
To buy some games and stream them. I don't really.
Want to do that?
The only one that I
I
saw
mean,
that was
you've
like,
got
oh, that's
games,
kind of
right? It's just
interesting
the problem
was
is you
what's it
can't play
called?
them yet on
Thingy,
release.
with the Witcher thingy, the Witcher
Three?
3 thingy. Yeah. Um, I don't know. If I get bored, I might do that.
I mean, I guess that's generally for people who don't have an as powerful connection as PCs, because they have internet
PCs, yeah.
connection. They don't want to pay for it, but they already have a good connection, cable connection or something. Let's
Yeah.
actually launch this. Okay.
It's just a bit of a drag because, like here, I'm gonna look at the list of games that they have available
It's a bit
for
like, go on, you go ahead. It's a bit like when I look at the list of games that support nVIdia 3D, then it kind of makes me go,
free.
okay, right, but not that one. I have, okay, and there's thousands of games, but so many of them are so old. Yeah, I'm going really
Yeah,
fast.
yeah, they're mostly older games on this thing. Dead Island.
But that's not bad. But is that a paid one?
No, that's a free one.
Oh, that's not
Uh,
bad. Just Dead
a
Island, then.
number of Lego games, which that's kind of neat, I guess. I like
Hey,
Legos
so hang on,
games.
you can play like Dead Island on that like a normal game.
More or less, yeah.
So in theory, you'd be able to play it multiplayer.
I don't know, maybe.
Because I've got it and I play it again for a bit of fun.
Hmm.
Go on, what else you got on that list?
Arkham City, is that how recent is that?
No, but it's like not bad. Oops, I just crashed. City. Um, I think there are four, aren't there? Main ones, and there's one.
I don't
Son.
know. I don't really care enough about Batman to keep
You know
track.
that's funny, but after playing Mad Max, I'm like, man, I think I think Arkham Knight would be really, really good. Because Mad Max was, damn, that was fun. I mean, I haven't completely finished it, but I basically played it straight through, and I haven't done that with the game for ages.
Yeah, John, but if I wanted to play
Single
Assassin's
player.
Creed, I'd just play Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, no. Wait, what game were we just talking about other than Mad Max?
Batman?
Oh, it's not Assassin's Creed. I've
You
tried
jump on people, right? You like
yeah, Assassin's
you
Creed
flap
is a
around,
bit.
you jump on people.
Assassin's
Maybe
Creed
you
is
throw your
Ubisoft,
batarang.
and in the end, I can't get. I'll try again because I've got all the Assassin's Creed games up to and including four, and I have played one for about 6 hours or something, about a third of the way through. Maybe no, not even that probably. And when I say one, I mean the first one. Oh damn it! It says slow down. I crashed into it. But the Batman games, even the first one, which is the one I've played like 3 times. First because it was Games Windows Live. No, first because I got it illegally. Second because it was Games Windows Live, and then third time I started it was because it was Games Windows Live had closed. Now I play it in 3D because it's nVIdia 3D certified, so I might as well play that in 3D. But yeah, so there was Asylum was the first one, City was the second one. Now I'm not sure what happens with Origins. Origins might have been a slightly side one, and then I'm not sure what happened exactly with that. And there might have been one more. I'm thinking, oh, I've crashed into that tree. There might be one more I'm forgetting, but then Night is the most recent, which I'm thinking about. It got slagged off on release because it didn't run perfectly at 60 frames a second on everybody's computer. And after playing Mad Max, I know what it would be like, and I'm like, it'll be fun. I was surprised how much fun that was for $20 Canadian. Like, I don't know how many hours I put in, 25, 30 hours, but it's just, simple fun. But there'll be more fighting in the background, and you get to think it's just a bigger game. I mean, it's funny as well. Mad Max was a lot like Shadow of Mordor in its own way, like very similar structure, but not because it's not the same sort of setting.
I saw a video of somebody just like mashing one button and being invincible in that game, but it
It's a
might have
bit like
been
that, but they
with
could have
like
been on dead easy
all
settings.
of the upgrades or something.
Well,
I'm not sure.
bit with all the upgrades, and a bit they could have been on easy settings. Like, it is basically a one-button fighting game. But say you look at Shadow of Mordor, you look at Mad Max, and I'm sure that, and I've played the first Batman game, which is also similar. It's different style in each one, but and the first Batman game isn't really open world at all. It's kind of open-y, but it's linear effectively. I think the others are all open world, or kind of open world at least, and then they're open world. I think that was the big excitement about the ones after the first one. Oh damn it! I'm gonna crash into that tree again. No, I'm not. It's really easy to forget when talking about skiing. Damn it. Sorry. What were you?
I purchased what's it called? Pirates, Admires Pirates,
Oh yeah.
but it doesn't run very well
Oh,
for some reason. And
that's on the
it doesn't
tablet.
support like modern resolutions, which is a bit of a drag.
Sorry, is that on the tablet?
No,
That's
PC.
PC, but
It's an older game, like
so you
2004.
can play that, I imagine, on the.
No, because it doesn't seem to like something.
About it.
Maybe it's the processor, the AMD processor, or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm watching a video for a game called Windward. You might have
Windward.
seen that. Windward.
Yeah, Wind,
Like,
like WARD, right?
yeah, WARD.
Windward,
Yeah.
or whatever you want to.
It looks interesting, but they're not.
Could you describe a little bit? Just like what sort of genre? I'm trying to think. I've probably seen it, but.
Well, it's like Sid Meier's Pirates, so it's
Right.
sort
So I
of
haven't played Pirates.
action
Played a lot of Sid Meier's stuff.
RPG thing, but you're a boat, more or less.
Right. But is there like a particular, let's say, gimmick?
You're a boat.
Okay.
Is the I mean,
Like,
it's
you're a boat,
modeling
but
the.
you
I
build your
assume it's
boat up
modeling
bigger.
most of the Caribbean. So you've got other boats, and you can either. It's like Elite, but your boats.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know. So you can be a pirate or a merchant or something in between.
No, which sort of makes me ask, why am I skiing down the side of a mountain when I could be learning what it's like to be a pirate in Assassin's Creed 4, since I've never played that, and you get to be a pirate. Also, I've probably said this before, but I'm kind of like from a place where pirates come from, and Vikings too. I mean, they didn't come from there, but they invaded where I come from.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me.
They're very
It's weird
specific.
though.
I've got Viking. I come from a Viking-y place, like history of the Vikings and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like
That-
there's not
that
many
makes
places in
sense.
North America you can say that, right?
No, not really.
And I don't mean Sweden or something. I mean, like in the UK, they didn't invade everywhere, but they did invade the place where.
John, I played Crusader
village is
Kings
from.
too. I know all about the Vikings invading England.
Have
It's
you
really
seen
annoying.
Vikings?
I haven't. No.
Joe's like, I haven't actually watched it, but I probably would at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, the village I come from was well just outside the site of a Viking invasion. The school I would have gone to if my parents hadn't been so fussy was called Danesfield. Makes some sense, right? When you hear it, we heard it and we're like Danesfield, yeah, what? You tell me now and I'll be like, Danesfield, the field of the Danes has something to do with the Vikings, right? I mean, the stuff around where I come from that was in the Domesday Book, so that's before the beginning of the last millennium, I think, isn't it? From the 900s or something?
Maybe.
It's old, right? Domesday Book. And that village, I know it's called Watch It, and you can look it up on Wikipedia. It's got some stuff about it in the Vikings. Because I wasn't sure, so I looked up the other day. But yeah, Vikings. Sorry, it's really easy to get off track when I'm trying to stay on track on Beast. Vikings. But I wasn't talking about Vikings originally. I was talking about something else old. Oh, pirates! Pirates! Pirates. So yeah, the thing was, there used to be pirates around where I come from as well. First it was Vikings, then there were pirates. It used to be a smuggling area.
Were they pirates or were they privateers?
Well, there would have been privateers and pirates, because the privateers were people who traded in illegal goods, right? Or traded in goods but may have been illegal.
Well, no, privateers were pirates that were sanctioned by the government, basically, to pirate only the ships of nations they didn't like.
No, I think probably they were pirates. I was also thinking there would have been, because smugglers and pirates aren't necessarily the same thing either, right? Pirates may attack smugglers because they've got loot. But there was smuggling and pirates around where I come from.
Yeah.
I mean, you've heard of the Pirates of Penzance? No. And if you have, do you get it?
No, I have not heard of them.
Pirates of Penzance is not really, I mean, it sort of is about pirates. I don't know really. It's a musical by Gilbert and Sullivan.
Yeah. That's a no-go, my friend.
So, no, the point is, it's like, Penzance is not that far from where I came from. It's the southern tip of the UK, Cornwall, and I come from nearish there. Ooh, there's a glitch going on. There's a massive something in the sky.
It's obviously an asteroid.
I'm presuming you're not watching it then, right?
No.
That's quite alright, don't worry about it. He says as if you should. No, I was just checking in case, like...
And it's one of the, like, dinosaur killer-sized asteroids, so it's gonna wipe out...
like that, actually, if you were to see it.
Just about everything.
In fact, it looks very much like the game I have. But it's the only game on Steam I've got 100% completion on, because there was only one achievement. And I got it. And I forget what it's called now. Oh, it's gone. Cool. It was probably an errant ski trail, to be honest.
Ooh, gosh.
Sorry, man. Yeah, if you're feeling that. Oh. Down to play. Yes, it was. That's it. Well, so I was thinking though, that you're enjoying playing these racing games in general. Is it just this real racing you can play? Or
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, the physics engine is a little disappointing.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
I have to wonder how good any of it is, but what sort of, is it a bit simmy? Like, does it try to be simmy? Was it trying to be
it
arcadey?
it's kind of weak.
I don't
It
know how
like
much you've played in terms of
I
racing
think
games.
that their idea is that there's not really a focus on you running into other cars, so they don't really bother to model it very well.
Right.
Um, I don't necessarily want the game to be like Burnout, you know?
Yeah, like super ridiculously
Yeah,
OTT
but a little
arcade.
more. On the other hand,
You know,
the cars you race against are
even
mostly AI
Burnout
controlled.
seems like halfway there, or at least the last Burnout, like Burnout Paradise. I can't like it. I just can't enjoy it. Um, but then something like GTA is more specifically about the carnage in that, or about, you know, the driving isn't supposed to be realistic at all. So in that case, it works. And then on the other hand, you've got something like Project Cars, where it's super realistic and it works well. But yeah, sorry, I'm gonna stop playing this because it's not helping. It's kind of cool.